It is June 1st, and that means it is the start of hurricane season here. For the first time since 2014, we go into hurricane season without a named storm already under our belt here. Now, the bad news is there is an above average risk for some kind of nearby strike or even a direct strike in New Jersey. The good news is it's still relatively low risk, about 10% for a hurricane, 35% risk for a tropical storm. That being said, let's take a look at our 2022 hurricane forecast brought to you by Colorado State University. 19 named storms. Out of those, 9 will become hurricanes. 4 become major hurricanes, category 3, 4, or 5. The seasonal averages, all less than that. So it will be an above average season according to the forecast. And in 2022 so far, we have not seen anything here. Now, we likely will see Alex by the end of the week. We did have Hurricane Agatha go into Central America. It then crossed Central America, made its way into the Gulf of Mexico, and will likely strengthen into Alex here. So expect to see us start checking off the list as we get towards the end of the week. Otherwise, the big story closer to home is that it's a cooler day for some of us. We will have a backdoor cold front. That's a cold front that moves from the north and east, going to the south and west, as opposed to its typical west to east direction. And that'll bring easterly winds wherever it passes. So you see, we're 62 in Barnegat Light, 62 in Brick. That's not bad for the morning this time of the year, but how about staying in the 60s as we go into midday? Now, Vineland, notice a little bit different story, even Philadelphia here, in the mid-90s. So the cold front won't make it all the way into South Jersey during the day. In fact, it probably retreats a little bit from, let's say, Vineland towards Mays Landing. And that means if you're on the southwest side of Mays Landing, you're in the 90s. If you're turning north and west, you're in the 70s inland and 60s along the beach here. Now, winds will turn a little more onshore as we go into our evening hours here. Temperatures will fall into the 60s and could fall into the 60s pretty quickly for those, well, inland spots. We are talking about some clouds along the mainly beaches here, wherever the cold front passes, so to the north and east of that here. Notice Futurecast does show a shower. I don't buy it. I think it's a dry day, but showers do arrive during the evening hours, probably starting around 8, exiting by around 1 a.m. Rainfall totals anywhere from nothing to about a quarter of an inch. And then Thursday, dry for most of the day, so your outdoor plans are pretty good until you get to the evening. Then we see a cluster of showers and thunderstorms work itself through the area here. That will continue into our Thursday night. Then by Friday, we should be drying out by morning time and then a good amount of sunshine with low dew points as we go into our weekend here. So the AC Beer and Music Fest looking really good. The only thing I would say, maybe a little bit on the chilly side when we get towards our Sunday here. Let's take a look at what we have going on with our severe weather threats with that Thursday piece. That's from 4 to 10 p.m. Typical for Jersey, wind damage and flooding rains are the main concerns. Not even a definite, but just possible as we go into this time period. So your bus stop forecast looks like this. 67 out the door. Headed home is kind of a complicated story. It's shorts weather in Cumberland County, probably jeans and a t-shirt weather in Atlantic and Cape May County, and you might even want a long sleeve t-shirt or a sweater in Ocean County inland. Now along the shore, kind of going to be the same everywhere here. We're talking about upper 60s to low 70s on the way home. Here's a look at our forecast highs for Wednesday. This is subject to change here. It is likely that there's going to be a tighter gradient than what this model is showing. Bridgeton could be 93, EHT could be 76, or it could be 84 like Hamilton. Matter of miles is going to make the difference. The point is, if you're in Ocean County, prepare for a nice but chilly day. Prepare for the heat, the big heat like we saw on our Tuesday in Cumberland County. So see you stand forecast. Generally in the 70s, going to be in the low 70s to around 70 at that. High tides at the 9 a.m. hour, low tide in the 3 p.m. hour. Otherwise, heading into the water itself, waters are actually fairly calm and a low risk for rip currents. Your nighttime planner looks like this inland. Still could track a few showers, maybe even a thunderstorm during this time. Temperatures staying in the 60s. And then for Thursday, 83 inland, 76 at the coast. Again, dry through about 3 to 5 o'clock, and then those thunderstorms work in. And yes, they could be severe with damaging winds and the potential for some flooding. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Getting into Friday, 79 degrees, very nice. And Saturday, plenty of sunshine. I mean, a picture-perfect day on Saturday, 75 Sunday, still comfortable as well. Temperature staying in the mid-70s for Monday and Tuesday. Over at the coast, Saturday, pretty good beach day here. Sunday, not bad to walk on the boardwalk. Very nice to walk on the boardwalk, in fact. Maybe just a little bit chilly to be laying on the sand. But overall, a fairly quiet pattern. And once we get past our Wednesday, one without any excessive heat in the next 7 days. We have plenty of stories and videos on our website about hurricane season. You can find that at pressabac.com/weather or give me a follow on social media.